Hi, this is Vic at Four Seasons. Today I'd like to talk to you about dividing orchids or starting some new orchids off of existing plants. This morning I have a little dendrobium here that is very pot bound, and we're going to pull that out of the pot. You can see there's lots of roots on here. We want to try what I usually take, which is seems kind of barbaric, but I usually take a hacksaw to divide them approximately where I want, because otherwise it's very difficult to actually pull them apart. They actually grow together, and so the hacksaw really is one of the easier ways to break this apart. And I like to use clay pots because they breathe, and these aerial roots really do need air. And so if they're in a plastic pot and you're going to repot them, try and use a clay pot or an orchid pot. An orchid pot is great too. It does have holes in the side, decorative holes in the side, and so the roots can get air that way also. As you're repotting, use a good orchid mix, which is a mix of perlite and bark usually, okay? And just fill them up like that, and give it a good drink, and you got yourself a new little dendrobium. You can take the other ones and do the same things with the other ones you cut apart. So repot those also. We also have times that you have a phalaenopsis, which will get a new shoot growing out the top. If you haven't cut the flower spike back, you can get something that has a new shoot growing out of it. And that's real easy to start a new one. All you really need to do is just kind of separate this off of the stem like that. And it has a little aerial root on it already, okay? And then it's just a matter of kind of doing what we did before with the dendrobium. This little phalaenopsis or moth orchid just go into a clay pot with some orchid mix. You just pull out of the bag and spread it around. It'll take a while for these to bloom. They're not fast growers, but they're good house plants, provided they're not overwatered. So give it a good drink and then leave it alone for a week or 10 days. It'll start to develop some new roots. So if you have any questions about dividing or separating or starting new orchids, come in and see us or give us a call, and we'll be happy to help you any way we can. Thank you.